And that way I was like, oh, I can put it here. That way, socially distance, people can go.
Yeah.
But it came last night. I was like, all right, okay. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, oh my God, they're awesome. These are so amazing. So, I can't wait to
Oh my God, I can't.
That's the FNG, sir.
Alright, we're good.
So,
I got mine.
What the hell kind of name is so?
And then eventually the virtual. I know. Wouldn't that be amazing? I'm sort of excited for that. I really hope so. Yes. Alright. I'm totally hopeful. I'm not gonna lie. I'm totally hopeful.
We're gonna walk
that, I don't know,
We
like
take
part
care
of me
of
wants maybe like the two cohorts come and then, come together and then people come 4 days a week or I don't know, whatever. I don't know, something along those lines. Yeah, I think for some kids that they want to do, but I don't know who the some kids are. Yeah, like imagine. I think they want like a combo cohort where it's Osman kids and Pride kids. And if Virtual wants to switch in there also, but like there's gonna be some of them that come all days. And then like there's gonna be like a weird combination. They're still trying to straighten it out, but that would be so cool. Hold on, I need to change, hold on. I need to change Julia's okay. Julia, when did you come? Like what time? Okay. With science research. There we go. Now I don't know because sometimes Portal takes a while, so it might show you absent for a bit. But if it doesn't change by tomorrow morning, just let me know. Okay. All right. So yes, I mean I look forward to it. Because Austin Group grew also. I think I told them on the first day, I was like, whoa, you guys are like a lot of people looking at me.
The same.
So, but it's like, I need it. I want it.
New players step
All right.
in.
So in your reference packet, remember that's in Google Classroom, down at resources.
Fought and bled alongside the Russians.
Table E
they'd hate us for it.
is the one where
by the victor.
it will tell
And here I
you
am thinking we'd won.
your polyatomic ions. Now,
But you bring
polyatomic
down one
ions,
enemy and they find somebody worse to replace him.
Why
right?
does my teacher have a louder mic than
Coming in now.
So
Oh, Jahira.
stupid.
Locations
Hey,
change.
Jahira, I want to confirm that to you.
Rationale, the objective. Yesterday's enemies are today's recruits.
Hello?
Train them to fight alongside you and pray they don't
Okay.
eventually decide to hate
All right,
you for it too.
polyatomic ions. Somebody remember 956. Polyatomic ions. They exist on table E.
Always takes forever, man.
Why is it useful for you then to know,
Same
okay,
shit,
table
different
E?
day.
Because
You
there
know what I'm
are
looking for, so I
many
Keep your eyes
polyatomic
open.
ions out there, but for
Got a new batch
our
hitting the pit today,
purpose,
sir.
our chemistry
I'll send you
life
the best I
purpose,
find.
we only need to have easy access to these polyatomic ions. So even though more and a lot more exist out there, we don't really have to worry about them, like, at all. So
Welcome to Pull the Trigger 101.
polyatomic ions pretty much is telling you there are many atoms
No offense.
together, and the ion part means that they end up having a charge. So if you look back at the rules that I just told you, right? I said, must be written out in a whole number. Oops, sorry, that part. But I told you the oxidation numbers must cancel out. And don't worry, I'll come back to this in a second, this slide. But with polyatomic ions, the charges naturally exist. So their oxidation numbers or their charges, so oxidation number means the charge.
Oh my God.
So regardless if you are a cation or an anion, your oxidation number, the fancy dancy term, just means the charge that you have. So now polyatomic ions, they end up naturally existing with a charge. So let's say cyanide. Carbon and nitrogen, they come together, but they naturally have a -1 charge. So they're completely okay with one electron just like hanging out. So let's say, for example, let's do it. So carbon has how many valence electrons? 4. Nitrogen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So, and you start to see, okay, well, this one could connect here, 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 but look at that. There's 1 electron left over, but cyanide is completely okay with that. They're like, okay, so that's just the way we exist. So that's why polyatomic ions, pretty much what it means is the atoms, the elements come together, and they are okay with the fact that they have electrons left over or quote-unquote missing. So cyanide has a -1 charge because it has 1 extra electron. Where let's say mercury has 2 places. We can, yeah, we can do it. All right. Hg, if somebody, let me see, where's Hg? Hg in the middle. Yeah, or not a good example. Okay. Oh, hydronium. We can do that one. That we've done. Okay. Hydrogen has how many valence electrons? Well, there's 3 of them. Remember the subscript. Oxygen has how many valence electrons?
Can I move it to my second
So you then start to see, okay, okay, all right, but hydrogen's left over. Probably not the best example still, because hydrogen actually can be a +1 or a -1. Probably not the best example. Trying to think.
Oh.
But that's hydrogen. Ammonium, that's still hydrogen. Hydrogen is still a bit tricky for us right now.
Maybe,
okay,
I can
stop
the...
And the ice,
Right.
you know you are dealing with table E.
Go. Just
sometimes odd, but that can be sometimes.
You gotta go.
And that won't necessarily make sense today, but in a couple of days it'll make sense because you'll see what happens. But if it ends in H, ends in I, table E is the way you go. Okay, so make sure you write that down.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Save and quit.
Okay. All right. Oh, oxidation numbers. That's where I was going. All right. So we'll be dealing with that soon. Yeah. Now. Oh, this is definitely like super soon.
Don't care. Blah blah blah.
Common acids, that's still, probably towards the end of Q3. Isotopes or radioisotopes, that's definitely like June.
Welcome to Pull the Trigger 101.
Probably May, and then nuclear is like June.
No offense. But
Organic
I see
premixes.
you guys have bullets all over the range. You don't end up hitting a damn thing.
Ooh, we started looking at these structures
Show
already.
what I'm talking about.
Now we have to name them. All right, here we go. We made it. Okay, so obviously it's sideways,
You've
but
got to pick your targets by
I don't
aiming
know.
deliberately
It's
down
something.
your sights from a stable
but here,
stance. Private Allen,
I don't want
show
the
our
whole
friends
thing.
here how the Rangers take down a target.
I don't want the whole thing highlighted. All right, but do you see how?
That's all there is to it. You want your targets
So
to go down? You gotta aim down your sights.
you get to,
Now,
or
if
the
your target is
periodic
behind line
table
cover, remember that
tells
certain
you
weapons can penetrate and
the
hit the target.
oxidation charges that element likes to
Last
be.
but not least,
So
you need to know how to
sulfur
toss a frag grenade.
likes to have
Grenade
a
down the
negative
range to
2
take out several
charge.
targets at once.
But if it absolutely has to, it would be a positive 4
Think
charge.
twice before tossing one
If
up.
it absolutely has to, it can be a positive 6 charge. So these are the oxidation numbers. So see here, like chlorine loves to be a negative 1 charge. But if it has to, depending who it's combined with,
For the help, Private Allen.
it will,
Now get over to the pit.
take on
General
other
Shepard wants to
charges.
see you run the course.
But there are, like, the dead giveaway elements. Why? Because they only like 1 charge. So, like, chlorine is like, haha, don't mess with me, I only like to be a negative 1 charge. Oxygen, haha, don't mess with me, I like to be only a negative 2. See, nitrogen's like, whoa, I'm super flexible, But negative 3 charge is usually the way it likes to go anyway. So even though you could do other ones, but that top number, pretty much the way to go. Remember, our noble gases, they have their valence electron set, so they don't really like being combined anyway, so that's why their oxidation number is 0.
Smile for the cameras and they'll miss.
And then we'll talk about here,
Best shooter gets to join the
perhaps
prima donna
some
squad.
of it today, but not all of them today.
Okay, head on.
Transition metals, so now we sort of have to also pay attention to our transition metals and understanding what charge they like to be. So for the most part, majority of them have multiple options, so we'll be taking a look at that. So you know where to find the oxidation numbers. If we're dealing with polyatomic ions, feel like, okay, look, polyatomic ions, table E.
What the?
Right. So,
Well, that was pretty damn good.
must be written in a whole number ratio.
Okay, head upstairs and regroup with your
Write
team
that
and
down.
go back in and run the course again.
Alright, take it
Very
to
impressive, man. You made that
a
course your
couple of
bitch.
examples today.
Okay, head upstairs and regroup with your team.
All 100 units, get to your victors. We're headed out.
We've lost contact. Everyone get to your vehicles. We're moving out.
Alright. So here we go. Let's try it out. So lithium and chlorine. So take a look at your periodic table. We'll go as to why, not today, but we'll go in as to why it's chloride and not chlorine, just not today. But look up lithium and look up chlorine.
We are
So
the
you're going
most
to
powerful
go over
military
to your
force
periodic
in the
table and you're going to find out the symbol for lithium and the symbol for chlorine. And going to look for the oxidation state. So what charge does it like to have?
Keep up the pressure on those RPG teams. If that bridge layer gets hit, we're suing war.
Warlord, this is Hunter 2-1, requesting air strike to bridge 252-171. Target is a white, 12-story apartment building. Over.
Hunter 2-1, this is Warlord. Solid copy. I have Devil 1-1, flight of 2, F-15s online, stand by for relay. Hunter 2-1, this is Devil 1-1, flight of 2 F-15s, time on station 15 miles, holding at 3 Sierra Northwest, holding area 9, carrying 2 JDAMs and 2 Horns, over. Standing by.
Devil 1-1, target is a white, 12-story apartment building to bridge 252-171. I need you to level that building.
Alright. So, virtual peak. What is the symbol for lithium?
Multiple targets, take them out! Look at the bridge, far side!
LI.
I would think, can you give me the charge for lithium? I would think, can you give me the symbol for fluorine?
Oh, gosh.
Virtual peak, can you give me the charge for fluorine?
Bridge complete. We're Oscar Mike, move out! We're moving out!
-1.
Oscar Mike! We're Oscar Mike, move out!
So, this is then your, like, math, quote-unquote, picnic.
Which building is it, sir?
So, you have a positive one and a negative one. What's it equal?
Which one is it? Is it the one on the left or the right?
Zero.
Hey, isn't this danger closed for the
Okay,
task
so you
force?
know you don't need to add anything else. So, the chemical formula would be just lithium fluoride. I heard somebody trying to come in. Oh yeah, look at that.
Copy, Hunter 2.
Hi Anna.
All Hunter 2 victors. Keep an eye out for civvies.
Anna, oh
Sorry,
morning.
they accidentally left the meet by accident.
Stand the
Okay.
rooftops, hostiles. Stay frosty.
You see anything? I got nothing, dude. This place is dead.
Overlord. Hunter 2-1. We're passing Tunnel Harvey. Cross Street Elizabeth. Roger that, Hunter 2-1. Proceed with caution.
One.
Alright, stay frosty, guys. This is the Wild West.
And then, ding, 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 we have an 8. Floor 8. That automatically means stable E. You know what lithium is?
3-foot mobiles. Balcony, 12 o'clock. Probable militia.
So, floor 8, we have to go over.
There's a third element involved?
What happened?
Wouldn't that mean there's a third element involved?
Yep. So you have to go over to table E, and then figure out, right, like write down the element symbol and the charge.
All Hunter victors. This is Sergeant Foley. Prepare to engage. We're taking sniper fire from multiple directions.
How to write out 4H?
Is it CL +1?
I'm bored.
PL03, and then what part?